too awkward to do right now.
It's like a Medusa
so
thing.
I keep wanting to look at her, but then when we look at her, we both stop talking.
And I almost spit my scotch in that one.
And
Very bad.
right, and it's, you know, scotch is not for the nose and stuff to be spit out.
It is.
I think we've come to that conclusion.
Definitely not spit through the nose.
Not through the nose on your. What is that? Is that new?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a new laptop?
Yeah. Well, a couple years.
All right. Well,
It's a MacBook Pro.
It looks really nice.
Well, once you go Mac, you don't go back.
You know what? I got a Surface Pro with the new gig, and I like it because it works, and I still can't look at you and talk. So it's not going to work.
Is it the hair?
No, it's not the hair. It's just that knowing that we're doing something, and that we're doing something. So when I go to look at you, I suddenly get stupid. I'm like,
I have that effect on people.
what am I supposed to be saying? What are you talking about? Sue is literally sitting here right now, and I don't know if she's gonna roll over on everybody in the room just to cut a plea deal and be like, well, I got 6 months probation. All you other fuckers got like 3 years.
Yep.
You know, 18 months or
Drop a dime.
You drop a dime, save yourself.
That's it.
So that's it. So again, that's what we're doing is trying to figure it out. So
what are we figuring out?
as this goes
We are
on,
figuring
we're
out a
figuring out
podcast.
the podcast.
This is our first podcast.
For the show that's dub-ish and shop-ish, but it's also a outlet that we can just do what you and I want to do because we've been talking about doing a podcast for like 18 months now.
Pretty much. And then
So-
you're like off in the world.
Yeah, you know, hey, we got something that we do at the place, you know.
I had to do my research.
Yeah, and I had to
Do nothing? No, sorry.
go to work.
Right. But see, we kept having people saying they should, you know, like if they hang out with all of us, then they're like, oh,
Right.
it should be a TV show.
It should be and you know what? It almost was a TV show.
Yeah.
We did those silly ass sizzle reels.
We sizzled our asses off, in fact.
We did sizzle. We
yet,
baconed ourselves.
yet these people wanted to just like drama us up and
Right.
have us like fighting one another and all that, and that's just
And
not how the shop is.
Nope, nobody really fights except Jim.
Well, yeah,
You know, Snoop.
Jim is just
Snoop does what.
He's all this is.
I mean, right? He's like this. He threw a tool in the sizzle reel.
He did.
So you know,
It's true.
That had to be edited out.
It's true. It's true.
You
I
know-
mean, his famous quote at his wedding, which you missed because you were like wherever, but his famous quote is, "I've got a knife."
Right.
And he did.
So he wasn't afraid to use it.
No.
So there's that. So this is the self-created
Yes. High budget.
fetal matter infancy
Not
stage.
fecal, but fetal.
Fetal,
folks.
right? So we're test tubing right now.
And Spook says he's going to make us a soundproof booth.
You know what? I'd be interested to see how that works out because
I think it's a padded room. I think it's his way.
if it's not a dub,
Right.
God
Can
knows
he
what
build
you're
it?
gonna get. It's either it's
Can
gonna
he
be
build
really, really good,
Yeah.
or it's almost gonna be like we're in some kind of small linen closet.
No.
that
You know,
has a
he's like
grate on it.
insane with building stuff.
No, I know, but the thing is, in his head it'll be great.
Yeah.
As soon as you and I are sitting in it, like a European bathroom where your knees hit the shower stall, it'll be like that.
Yeah. Or there's like the dogs looking in and like chew holes in
Right,
the pattern.
right, exactly.
Yeah, like,
So if you hear that, it's not Sue and Scotch.
It's not us. It's not
Annabelle.
Scotch. It's not Scotch talking. We've got 4 dogs. Well, 3.5 dogs. I don't know if Max really counts because, you know.
Yeah, so periodically you hear the click, click, click of dogs because we're here at AKK Central.
God forbid the mailman comes even at night, which he did last night. UPS.
It runs.
It was
Wow.
UPS.
I saw the note on the door. I thought there
Oh,
was some
yeah.
kind of weird
Oh my gosh.
rescue note.
And we don't have like a ding dong doorbell. We have the doorbell that goes doo 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 doo.
It's like
And
Westminster
like
Abbey.
40 minutes later, it finally finishes. The dogs are barking. I'm on a conference call at the time. So dude just leaves us a note going, hey, nobody here. The whole shop is full, not 50 yards away. We got a shop full of people who
Right, there's grinders running and
well, there's smoke coming out of the chimney. He probably saw crazy Uncle Floyd walking around. But he decided, no, you're not getting your package.
he's like, man, we came by and saw 3 people, but
That's not the right ones.
we were off.
So, yeah,
We don't
we're
go
out.
on property.
So we don't know. I think that, is the note still, we didn't even get our
The note is still up there, yeah. So you'll have to, and that, you know what? The joys of owning a rural shop.
Contrast that, mind you, with our lovely postal delivery person, our mail lady, which sounds so bizarre, mail lady. But she's like what, 80? How old do you think she is? 70?
83.
83.
Will not retire.
Snow, sleet, dark of night, nothing stops her, and she delivers to the house. And if we put stuff out in the mailbox and it doesn't have the right postage, she pays it. And
We
then
don't even
bills
put
us.
postage on it.
We don't postage anything?
No.
It's crazy.
She will pay the postage and then give us a receipt, meaning it's paid postage, and we pay her.
We pay her back.
Wow.
She practically will go out and do birthday shopping
That
for
is
me.
literally right. That is the America that.
And we can only give her $20.
Plus cookies. We do
Plus
give her
cookies.
people cookies. So I don't know if we can hear you so well over there.
I don't know.
Probably
We
not.
can.
If you hear mumbling in the background, just
yeah.
imagine something is
It's the
stirring.
boss, so it's
the
really
boss.
like a work day.
So we're like, okay, man.
I was wondering if you could go over to dip.
Exactly.
And
It's
then
like
do that.
Like on Charlie Brown, you know, like that. So
That's the same as Sue looking at me right now. He's
now we're videoing.
He's putting the videoing.
Actually,
we're
we're doing a simulcast Periscope.
Are we
also.
periscoping right now?
Right now,
That's why you're
live.
holding that phone on
Live.
vertical. Like.
Say hi, Vicky.
So there's a
Hi,
lot.
Vicky.
And that's my wife back there. That's
Oh,
the lovely,
Vicky.
the big red to my big wink.
Yeah, this is Big Red.
God bless her. She is a delight.
She's actually a retired staff member also.
She's a,
Retired, retarded, kind of thing, right?
she put herself on waivers.
Vicky was the bill collector, and having just gotten to have a glimpse of watching her work with "You've Done Me Wrong"
Right,
on
Sprint.
I wasn't
Sprint
gonna
is
name names,
wrong.
but it's
You know what? This is our podcast, and we don't have any sponsors yet.
no,
so
we have no
really-
sponsors. So
we-
Verizon and AT&T, if you want to sponsor,
You're up.
we just smoked
Yo,
Sprint.
Sprint right now, they're holding that number 3
That's
slot down.
The best moment, though, Vicky's entire customer service debacle call was going, well, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yes! Loved it.
Followed up by, oh, you're going to get your manager. That's
Poor
it.
manager.
Poor manager. That's,
Pour him some scotch right now.
that's God bless her. You know,
You can almost see in the background. Does anybody want to be manager
Who's
tonight?
next?
right, there was
You can't hear
Ryan,
anymore. Sneeze.
take this call.
No,
But
no,
why-
pretend
what's
you
up,
got a
man? Right.
cold. Pretend you got a, like sniffle. They'll hang up.
Yeah, and on top of that, the lady that was helping us, who was not the original person that helped me, had some form of European
Communicable
swine flu or something.
Great bird
You know,
flu.
when she wasn't snuffling, she was like doing
It
some
was
heavy,
snuffleupagus.
phlegmy mouth breathing.
I know, and it's guaranteed to make you make that call
She
fast.
literally sounded so damn sick on the phone. I fucking feel sick now.
You probably caught something.
I probably caught
I'm
something.
thinking even all the way through the phone, through Vicky's hand, through the
Right.
airspace. you
She's
caught
gonna,
it.
Nikki's gonna get sick too. So.
Well, I'm thinking maybe she had some medicine happening, and maybe that's why she was such an idiot.
That would make sense.
Do you think it was like an Oregon or a Washington call center?
No.
That would make
I
sense.
hate saying it.
But she didn't answer
it
the
was
phone. Welcome.
somewhere in the south.
Right.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sprint 420, y'all.
Mm.
Nice.
We get laced up in here.
Mhm.
All right,
So
so cold medicine. Let's talk cold medicine.
let's
for
talk
a second.
cold medicine a little
Now, I
bit.
know that your father, you know, it's once a Marine, always a Marine. So your father being a Marine,
Like yours.
like mine, I'm going to tell you, when I had a cold and Matt and I had coughs at night, we did our best to smother ourselves to death in the pillow rather than let our dad hear it.
Hear you cough.
Because here's what he had. In that medicine cabinet there, he had this stuff called turpin hydrate. And yes, turpin as in turpentine.
Mm.
That stuff, it could be why I developed a taste for scotch, because this is like Kool-Aid compared to that stuff.
Right.
Did your dad, being a Marine, also have a likewise horrible, god-awful, or it tastes like fire, cough drop?
As regards to bedside manner
Oh,
and
yes.
childhood ailments, the standard response was suck it up.
Suck it up.
It was, you know,
I like it.
rub some dirt on that shit, take
Rub
a
dirt
knee,
on it.
Yes.
drink water, and then,
Elevate it.
right, no, it was not the elevator, that made you stop moving.
Oh, yes.
It
Throw
was,
some mercurochrome on it. That
Right, that cured everything.
Yes,
You
and
take
that's
that,
mercury, isn't it?
that weird little brown bottle with
Yes,
the glass.
little-
If you have to have a glass applicator for anything that your medicine that you're rolling out, it probably
It's probably
shouldn't
toxic.
be on you.
Yeah, probably not.
Right.
Probably not.
The,
It's,
the implication is that it's not good for you.
well, you know, the little skull and crossbones on the label kind of gives it away, but
Yeah. Not as much of a disclaimer as don't drink.
right.
Not for
That's
human
right.
consumption.
Not for human consumption.
Right, not for human consumption. But
Use only-
but that goes back to the male age, a kinder, gentler age when people were smarter.
They were very smart. You know, it was a whole natural selection thing going on. We played outside.
We did.
You know,
we did.
it got light out. You had some breakfast. You had a bowl of sugar cereal, and you went all day.
It fell down, got up, rubbed some dirt on
You
it,
know, rub dirt on
drank
it.
water, go back to doing what
You
you
mess up in the neighborhood, and somebody's parents are going to beat your ass.
So I actually give your pops credit
Yeah.
for the mere fact that he actually tried to apply some kind of
It was
of
a,
aid?
it was a drinkable, cough-killing kind of.
Did it
aid.
work?
Oh gosh, yes.
probably killed everything.
It was a mental thing, if nothing else, because you didn't want a second dose. You would stifle any cough. We were like stuffing sweat socks in our own mouths with
You
duct
get-
tape,
You get sicker because of the medicine,
pretty much.
but it's a different kind of sick.
It burns off any
Totally
germs.
took your mind off.
Yeah, you didn't think about that anyway. That was another phrase. Oh, I love this. We could do a whole show based on dad phrases. Shit my dad said,
Shit
you
my
know,
dad
shit my
said.
Marine dad said, that could work.
We could do
Did
it.
you bounce quarters off your bed?
No. What would happen was on random weekend days, it was got up, would walk into your room, pull the drawers for some kind of disarray. What you got was the drawers came out, they